start talking about the car. It's a 72 Plymouth Duster. It had a 440 in it and a 727 3-speed automatic. When I started off, I'll put some videos in of what I've done so far and the setup of the car, but when I started out, it had fender exit headers, because that's all you could get back in the day, and I had a bright idea. I wanted to rebuild the front end of the car, and I've been working on it for about a year now. Backstory on the car, my dad's had it since 1984. Clearly didn't look like this when we started, but when he bought it, but he bought it out of a junkyard in Eastern Virginia when he was 14. And I mean, he drove it all the way up to the late 90s whenever he had me and my sister, and put it on the back burner. But it's a pretty stout car back in the late 90s, early 2000s. It fastest it went in the 8th was around a 6.0. But he went ahead and gave me the car for my 25th birthday about a year and a half ago. And I drove it for a few months on the street and decided I wanted to tear it apart and kind of update it. So still undecided on what engine I'm gonna do. I thought about putting the 440 back in and doing like a 5-speed, you know, slaying some gears on the street, have fun. I definitely want to make it run faster than it did because of all the new technology in the world today. But thought about doing a Gen 3 swap. Originally tore it apart because I wanted to do a Hellcat swap, but quickly learned how expensive that can get. So we are where we are. I recently bought a Wilwood kit for the factory spindles, got them on, picked up some weld front wheels the other day, got the rears back in the summer off a friend for a good deal. You know who you are. I'll go ahead and take some videos up close so we can talk about it. So, this is the current state of the engine bay. Welded in a new inner fender on that side, new inner fender on this side, repainted the whole firewall, all that good stuff, repainted the factory K-frame. That was a big job. I bit off a little bit more than I thought I could do, but it got done with some time. I got the wheel off on this side. Did a Raptor liner on the inner fenders, welded in. As you can tell, I'm not a great welder, but we welded in, me and my dad welded in some US Car Tool braces for the firewall to the strut tower. There's the Wilwoods I got put on the front. All that went down pretty good, looked pretty good. Turned out, I'm pretty happy with it. Right now, I'm still waiting for some stuff to come in on the back. I just got the wheel slid up on there so we can make it look complete, but I've been trying to make a Wilwood kit work on the back with 5/8 studs. They were never made to work with 5/8 studs, but we're getting it done. Street brakes, of course, I was going to do drag brakes, but if I end up going with the manual, I want to have that parking brake in there, so I got the parking brake in there. That's a ladder bar car, Dana 60, big girl back there, 14 gears, some strange shocks from back in the 90s. I want to do some stuff to the cage. It wasn't bent super great, so it's kind of in the way of your visibility driving. Thought about cutting that bar out, cutting the main hoop up there, just having a straight up roll bar, door bars, but Motion Raceworks steering wheel, got it put on. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of wide open right now. One day I want to put a Rowdy R3 motor in it. The next day I thought about doing a Gen 3. I'd like to do a Blackbird engine, but it's a lot of money. But yeah, that's the car. Let me know what y'all want to see. I'm sure I'll put some video together of getting the rear brakes on. I wish y'all had started all this a lot sooner than what I did. But yeah, guys, I wish I had started it all sooner than when I did or am now. But starting it right now, so I didn't know if anybody would like to see me doing a bunch of welding and sanding and welding and sanding and drilling out spot welds, because that's all I've been doing the past year. But I think the hard part's over. Everything now is going to be putting parts on, figuring out which direction I want to go. Main goal is just to have fun on the street. Like to get it to hook on the street, maybe do like 700-800 horsepower, possibly a stick. It'd be fun to slam gears on the street and hook up. Big Mopar guy, but the one car that's been giving me a lot of inspiration is AV Boys White Cracker Mustang. I think it's a badass car, and they are doing some crazy stuff with that car. But if I can make the Mopar version of something like that, I would be thrilled, you know, running upper fives in a stick car, putting it down the street on whatever surface is out there. That's what I'm into. But yeah, if this video gets some traction, I'll do some more. I plan on doing some more. Started up an Instagram channel, or an Instagram account. It's 540 Speed Shop. Give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe if you're into the Mopar stuff or just hot rod shit. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I don't see a lot of people out here doing Mopar stuff, and they are different, and there's a select group of people that like this stuff, I guess. But we are the minority, I guess, but that's what I'm trying to say. But well, anyways, I'm not trying to ramble on, but yeah, if you're into the Mopar stuff or just hooking on the street or stick cars or anything, that's the way I'm trying to go with this thing. I'm sure I'll need a better cage if I end up going that way and going that fast, God willing. But we'll keep y'all updated, and I will try to post regularly and keep everybody in the loop. So thank you for the watch, and stay tuned.